Here we have Urs Kalecinski and Breon Ansley from yesterday's Arnold Classic event. Men's Classic Physique Division, of course. I figured this one was definitely worth a second look, considering a lot of people I seen in comment sections, things of that nature, believe that Breon Ansley was robbed. Do I concur? While watching the video footage, I would have had him ahead of Urs. I would have Breon ahead of Urs. I was not there, so I can't say for sure. But one thing I can say for sure, Breon absolutely is winning in the silhouette. And as far as these pictures are concerned, got these from Gilco Productions on Instagram. Go over and follow Gilco Productions. The best bodybuilding footage you will ever see. Almost as good as being there. Almost. But having said that, guys, I mean, Breon, he really brought his condition. He brought size, impact, that wow factor. I guess men's classic, you're only going to have so much wow factor. But his muscles were really popping. Much better than Urs. Urs seemed a little bit, I don't want to say flat, he just seemed, well, maybe. Obviously, he's not genetically gifted in the arms, biceps, triceps. Very young Buckingham. So from the front, I don't think there's any question. Now, from the back, and again, guys, you watch the video footage, Gilco Productions in particular, better than the live streams, and you can see that Urs is in thin skin condition, just like in Glaciers. Julian Glaciers. Just like glass. But that separation of Breon, I mean, this guy had an action-packed double bicep pose that was absolutely defeating Urs. Orson Welles, he had a very small back in comparison with his lower half. He needs to open up, and I didn't cherry pick a bad picture here. That's how he was presenting. He was opening up a little bit better in the comparisons later on, but I mean, those pictures you can't go by. They make even Urs look even worse. Yeah. Turn to the side here, guys, and if you haven't made your decision, it's men's classic, limited poses, I should say. If you haven't made your decision after the first two, like the front double and the rear double, you can make the tiebreaker from the side. And you can really gauge the thin skin condition for Breon. I would suggest right there with Urs. And arm department, same thing as the rest of the shots here, guys. Breon Ansley, he won this one. But like I said, unless you are there, you cannot say for sure. Well, you can say anything you want, but it's not going to hold much water. And your classic shot, I even think Breon had a better classical pose. I like how he goes to the single arm bicep and the other one reaching towards an apple, perhaps, to pluck it from the tree. One of the low-hanging apples. But either way, guys, Breon Ansley, on paper, on pictures, wins this one. In video footage, I mean, I'd still give it to Breon Ansley. If you were there, live, in person, might show a different, might be a different story. But for those of you who are arguing, well, it's condition over shape, what about the winner of the Arnold's Classics? I would say that was shape, size, and shape over sheer condition, maybe. But anyway, guys, lads and laddises, Breon Ansley, he time and time again seems to get the short end of the stick, and the 2024 Arnold Classic is no different. But let us not take anything away from that sheer condition. Glaciers, like I said, Julian Glaciers. Thin skin glass for Urs Kalecinski. Have a great one, guys.
Al, what are you doing? How about subscribing to my channel, please? And if you're bored, if you're in the mood, you can check out my latest video. It is a good one. And there's a whole bunch of videos in this playlist all stacked together. So, you can watch every pose. Another one over here too. 1, 2, 3, diddly dee.